So I often come to this rock by the water for some peace and marination. I'm not going to stay too long because it's getting dark. But I noticed whenever I come to this rock, it's a nice rock. It's huge. It's like a sofa. It's like a pull-out sofa. A lot of things happen when I come here. But what I remember, one thing I remember is from the 1990s when I lived in Lewis, Delaware. And I had my own little apartment a couple blocks from the bay. I had bought a Zen rock kit. I think that's what they called it. I'd gotten it from some kind of new age shop down in Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. They sell crystals and whatnot. And the kit was essentially a small, imagine a small, oh, the sideways isn't gonna work. Almost like a place setting size thing, like a rectangle of linen with 3 circles on it, a triangle, and it had 3 rocks, and you would place a rock in each circle. And then there was a cassette tape, and the only thing on the cassette tape was a guy occasionally saying, "Touch a rock. Thank you. Touch a rock. Thank you." Over and over and over. And of course, when I come to this rock, it makes sense I would think of that. But what I recall is one time when I was doing the routine and sitting with 3 rocks, I'd have my hands on my knees, palm up, say, "Touch a rock." And I would arbitrarily touch a rock and then put my hands back. The one time though, I remember him saying, "Touch a rock." And I was touching a rock. There was no space between my hand being like this and moving to a rock and touching it. When he said touch a rock, I was touching a rock. So I don't know, at the time, it literally felt like I teleported, which doesn't necessarily mean that I physically teleported, but that somehow my stream of so-called consciousness leapt